Here we go. Good morning. It's Friday, and I'm drinking some coffee from a cup that a friend of mine named Will gave me at the hotel in San Diego last week. It says, "Do epic shit." And I think, if nothing else, that's a good sum it all up piece of life advice. If you're going to do anything, make it epic, make it big, and do epic shit. I never wanted to be a guy in the middle manager, Subway sandwich restaurant guy. I wanted to be a rock star, or I was going to blow my brains out and die in the gutter. That was it. I've always thought go big or go home. But that sounds stupid and cheesy. I like do epic shit. So thanks, Will, for the cup. It's Friday. It's been a great week. And right now I'm broadcasting on Periscope over here as well. I'm trying to do some double duty because I want to do more videos. And as a guy that works for myself with no real team or anything, I have to double up when I can. So that's what I'm up to. I want to do this Friday video just to look back at the week. What went well, what didn't go well, what could I improve on, what could I do more of, less of. And a few things come to mind. Number one is I had a great talk with a friend of mine named Jake. And you guys may have met him in San Diego. He was with me, tall, blonde-haired guy. And he had written down, he said he was feeling kind of stuck and unhappy with his life. And he had just spontaneously written down the 5 or 6 areas of his life that he felt like he needed to do in order to be happy. And he just carries it around on a piece of paper. And every day he tries to check off 4 of the 6 things. And if he does that, he has a pretty good day. If he doesn't, he has a pretty shitty day. And I'm not going to tell you what his bullet points were because they won't apply to your life. I'll tell you what mine were, but it won't apply to you either. It's a great idea, though, that I'm trying to implement. Mine would be stuff like get a little work done. Eat 80% healthy foods. Socialize. Stuff like that. Those are the big music. Record something. Write or record something. These are the things that when I lay my head down at the end of the day, if I don't do them, I feel regret. And I go, oh my God, I didn't see anyone today. That'll make me feel terrible. It doesn't feel good. Or if I am not doing music for a long period of time, I don't feel good. I don't like it. I'm like, man, I should really be doing music. But I like this bullet list idea. And I'm going to talk about it more. It's just on the top of my mind today. I'm going to create my list and try to start checking off the majority of the items every day. It won't be perfect, but it'll be helpful. The other thing is I'm really feeling like, if you've been watching me for the last few years, you've seen a little bit of a transformation, maybe, if you've recognized it. Go back and look at an early video, and I'm kind of nervous, square, wearing a t-shirt, wearing a nice shirt. I got dressed up for my videos and did my hair, and I was like, statistical significance says. And I was kind of preparing, reading scripts, and doing what I thought you were supposed to do on YouTube. And it just wasn't me. So over time, I've slowly become more and more me. And that makes me feel good this week. This week, I'm really on it. Giving the speech that I gave in San Diego, if you were there, you saw it. It was about why I do things my way. And I don't care at all about what everyone else does. I could care less. I'm not competing with you. I'm not envious of you. I don't care what you're doing. I congratulate you on your success, but I may not want to do the same thing. And that's what my talk was about. And while I'm supposedly teaching other people, I also learned it myself. And that's the funny thing about helping people online like I do. Every time I help you guys, or every time I help you, it helps me. When I answer your question, it concretes it in my brain as well. So it's a really cool yin-yang, give and take thing. And it just goes in a circle. It's really a cool thing. But I'm slowly becoming more me. And you have to remember, 8 years ago I stopped drinking. And drinking defined my life from the age of, 13 to 34. So 20 years of my life, I was a wild, drunk rock and roll singer. That was me. If any of you asked me who I was, that was me. When I took away the alcohol, it was like my life improved because I no longer was getting arrested, but I also froze. You know what I mean? Like, what do I do now? I lost my identity, so I tried to become someone else. I was buying clothes. I was buying suits. None of that worked, but slowly over the years, and since I added medical marijuana into my life, it really has started to bring me back. I don't get high a lot. I don't do it for fun. I went because I can't sleep, and I went because I have a lot of anxiety, and I used to solve that with drinking, but it ruined my life. So I went to a doctor, and he recommended medical marijuana. And I tried it, and it's been a game changer. It's brought me back. The first time I heard Alice in Chains high, it reminded me who I really was when I was a kid, before all the crazy stuff happened. And it's just a cool thing. It's also helped my sleep. I get really high before bed. I get under the covers and get high. That's what I don't do it around the house. I don't do it out on the street. In bed before I go to bed. Really helpful. I sleep like a baby, 6, 7, 8 hours a night. Never happened to me before. I used to wake up 5, 6 times a night in a panic over nothing, worrying about things that never came true or really didn't matter. And it's been a big help. And the last time I went to the doctor, check this out. Last time I went to the eye doctor, he did my test and he said, "Have you changed something?" I said, "No." He said, "Well, you have changed something." I said, "Why do you say that?" He said, "Because your vision has improved by about 25%. Normally it gets worse as you get older." He said, "What did you change? Are you taking something? Did you change your diet?" I said, "Well, I went to the doctor and I got a medical marijuana card and I've been using that for about 6 months." He said, "That's it. It's improved your eyesight by 25%. I don't know if it's true. I don't have scientific evidence. That's what the doctor told me, and my eyesight is reversing. The damage is being reversed. It's strange. I don't recommend it. I'm not saying everyone should use it, but if you have anxiety and actual symptoms that you may need help with, you should check it out. And I think in the future, it's happening now, but psychedelic drugs and medical marijuana are being proven to have so many beneficial medical health benefits that it's becoming undeniable. Someone just banned all this stuff back in the day because those industries threatened their paper industries. There was a guy named Hearst who owned all the paper printers back in the day, and so he was like a billionaire, owned all the newspapers and the printing presses, and he got hemp banned so that he wouldn't have competition for his paper mills. Like, that's kind of how this stuff works, and it's taken us, decades to undo this damage. But it's really helpful for me. I don't recommend it to you. I don't like guys that sit around and get high all day. I never have. I use it in a way as a tool to help me with my mind, and it makes my life better. If it made it worse, I would immediately stop. Right now, that's what I'm doing. What else? My work has gone really well. I'm an online marketer guy, not in a scammy, I'm not one of those idiots. I've done it for 10 years. I do it from home. I don't believe everyone can do it. If you're watching this and you're hoping to become an internet millionaire, it probably won't happen. 90% of people don't make it, but the 10% that do really do well. I happen to be in that 10%. You can be too if you work your ass off, but not everyone can do this. But my schedule this week was really light, and everything came off like a charm. I'm coming up with a concept for a traffic source I'm working on right now, and this is the third and last piece of advice for this video because we're at 8 minutes, 20 seconds. But here's what I do. Everybody wants a secret system or a secret blueprint plan or something that never loses money, but it doesn't exist. You have people's opinions and people's personal experiences, and they normally vary greatly from person to person. Like, let's say you're running a campaign on Facebook, I'm running one on AOL. We both have the same launch system and everything. It might not work the same. Like, it's strange. But what I'm doing, so here's what you do. What I'm doing right now is I'm having an issue with the traffic source, and I'm not able to get huge volume like I like it. I like huge waves of traffic. And so what I did was I started experimenting this week, uploading a certain number of ads, uploading them at a certain time of the day, morning, afternoon, night, setting my bids at a certain thing. And what I do is every time I do a test, I just go into Evernote or write down on a piece of paper or just take a note and say, here's what I did, here's what happened. And over this week, I've done so many experiments, I'm starting to see a pattern. And now I go, okay, I need to launch these ads, 10 ads at 9 a.m., and I need to set the bids at 73 cents and then drop them 10 cents every 3 hours. That's how you come up with the stuff like this. So stop Googling for launch plans or something that's going to make it work for you, because they're not out there. And come up with your own. If you have a couple bucks to spend, try it. and write down your progress and do that. But anyway, that's what I'm experimenting with, and it's working. And it's exciting when it works. It's really exciting when it works. Other than that, things are great. Mad Society, my forum is madsociety.net. Things are kicking off in there. People are going nuts, and I'm really having a good time with the forum. Other than that, I need to do more music. But man, pretty much a good week. So here's the deal. As a little bit of an accountability for you, I want you to post in the comments what you did this week, what you did well, what you did not well, what went good, what went bad, what you need to change, what could stay the same. And just do a quick little post, even just one thing that went well and one thing that didn't go well, and then what you can do next week with those two things. Try that. Post it in the comments, and then everyone can kind of answer, like, reply, give you hints, give you help. And I will as well. I circle back through my YouTube channel and try to answer all the comments, unless they're the horrible ones that are like, hey, Malan, you're an idiot. I just let those sit and die. But anyway, that's it, man. It's Friday. Have a great weekend. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, or I will not speak to you ever again. And the tagline for the weekend is do epic shit. That doesn't mean go out and get drunk, get stoned, do cocaine. That means make something epic happen in your life. Fuck the bars, fuck partying, fuck everybody. Make something impact your life in some way, in an epic way. That's what I'm talking about. That's it. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, I will see you in the future.